You might be waiting another 4 years to see that medical collection finally come off your credit report. Because despite the rule that the CFPB made themselves to eliminate debt that was related to medical bills altogether from your credit report, this new team has pumped the brakes on any types of consumer protections or relief. And while we did expect the rule to go into effect in March and we were hoping to have some type of update in June, it looks like we might not really know where everything is going until July. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I talk a lot about money and credit, and medical collections happen to be one of those things that the CFPB has proven themselves to show that it really isn't a factor in whether or not someone is able to afford and pay back any other type of loan that they choose to take out. So how do you deal with a hospital debt that shows up on your credit report? The first thing I'm always going to want you to do is send out a debt validation letter, but because this is a hospital debt, if you do have insurance, you might want to spin the block back to your insurance carrier to make sure everything was covered, and this might include you asking for an itemized receipt. The other thing you need to understand is when this debt could actually show up on your credit report, because there's rules in place. And if that debt happens to be under $500, it shouldn't be reporting on your credit report anyway, and if it happens to be, you need to go straight to the credit bureau and tell them to remove it. That's a simple fix, and you literally could just call. Now, when it comes to dealing with a debt collector and sending debt validation, you want to make sure you're asking for things like the original creditor's name, as well as how they came to the amount that they said that you owe. A lot of times, this is where they stumble because this could involve HIPAA. So they might want you to sign a HIPAA authorization form, but you're not going to do that because you follow Passively Jazz. The other thing you're going to want to know is if they even have the authorization to collect on said debt in the first place.